again. Today my message is talking about someone else who loved to make excuses. And it gives me encouragement to read about these people, because when I start making excuses, all I have to do is look at them and see the response that God has given in their life. And so today it is about Gideon. In Judges 6 and verse 11, an angel of the Lord came and sat beneath the great tree at Ophrah. Gideon, son of Joash, was threshing wheat at the bottom of the winepress to hide the grain from the Midianites. The angel of the Lord appeared to him and said, "Mighty hero, the Lord is with you." Gideon jumped back. "Sir," he replied, "if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? Where are all the miracles our ancestors told us about?" Yes, my friends, this is the start of his excuses. Didn't our ancestors say, "The Lord brought us out of Egypt, but now the Lord has abandoned us and handed us over to the Midianites"? I love the response from Jesus. He completely sidestepped this response from Gideon. And it just reminds me that if God is calling someone to work for him, just do it. Because the Lord just turned to him and said, "Go with the strength you have and rescue Israel from the Midianites. I am sending you." Yes, we also need to forget about making excuses when the Lord speaks to our hearts. Gideon is a real hard case and still hasn't learned the lessons about making excuses. And then he starts again. "But Lord, how can I rescue Israel? My clan is the weakest in the whole tribe of Manasseh, and I am least in my entire family." Jesus is not one least interested in his excuse making. I love the way Jesus then responds, this time to Gideon. Simply he says, "I will be with you, and you will destroy the Midianites as if you were fighting against one man." Have you ever been a Gideon? The Lord has promised he will be with you, but still the excuses come, and now Gideon tries another way to avoid accepting what the Lord is asking him to do. Gideon responds, "If you were truly going to help me, show me a sign to prove that you really are the Lord speaking to me, and don't go away until I come back and bring my offering to you." And again, Jesus, loving Jesus, caring Jesus. I love the way he responds when he said, "I will stay here until you return." Gideon returned home. He cooked a young goat, and with a basket of flour, he baked some bread without yeast. Then, carrying the meat and the basket and the broth in a pot, he brought them out and presented them to the angel who was under the great tree. The angel said, "Place the meat and the unleavened bread on this rock and pour the broth over it." Gideon did as he was told this time. And the angel of the Lord touched the meat and bread with the tip of the staff that he had in his hand, and fire flamed up from the rock and consumed all that Gideon had put on the rock. And then the angel disappeared. And Gideon realised who that angel was. And when Gideon realised that it was the Lord, he cried out, "O sovereign Lord, I am doomed. I have seen your face." "It's all right," the Lord replied. "Do not be afraid. You will not die, Gideon." And Gideon built an altar to the Lord there and named it Yahweh Shalom, which means the Lord is peace. The altar remains in Opera in the land to this day. This is only a small part of Gideon. This afternoon, read more of the patience and long suffering and love that Jesus had for his Gideon, and it should convince you, as it did me, that Jesus treats everyone the same. So if you are an excuse maker, stop it. Stop it now and just do what you are asked to do. Remember, with Jesus, we are winners, and our brains get to have lasting peace. Yes, it is only with Jesus we have lasting peace, because now he has our hearts, and as he lives his life within us, we can have the peace, the joy and the comfort of knowing we are in our Father's arms, protected by him. He is our shield and our fortress. So let us continue to do what the Lord is asking us to do and enjoy the trip that he's taking us on. God bless you.